नमस्कार,
आदाब, सत श्री अकाल। मैं अंशु चांदना
और मैं नवीन कुमार नगर निगम चंडीगढ़ की ओर से इस सभागार में उपस्थित सभी विशिष्ट एवं गणमान्य अतिथियों, प्रशासन व निगम के उच्चाधिकारियों, समस्त पार्षदगण, विभिन्न संस्थाओं के प्रतिनिधि, मीडिया बंधुओं और शहरवासियों का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करता हूं।
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to welcome you all on this beautiful and auspicious day. I'm feeling delighted to share that in a very short while, we will be witnessing a proud moment which will prove extremely beneficial for all the Chandigarhians. Our dream of having 24/7 water supply will become a reality very soon.
सचमुच आज का ये दिन शहर और शहरवासियों के लिए बेहद महत्वपूर्ण है, क्योंकि अब से कुछ ही पलों के बाद नगर निगम चंडीगढ़ द्वारा शहरवासियों के हित में एक ऐसा ऐतिहासिक समझौता किया जाने वाला है जो चंडीगढ़ के जन सामान्य के रोजमर्रा के जीवन को बेहद सुगम बना देगा। जलमेव जीवनम, पंच तत्वों में से एक है जल, वही जल जिसके अभाव में मनुष्य जीवन अकल्पनीय है। आपको ये जानकर बेहद खुशी होगी कि आज के इस ऐतिहासिक दिन के उपरांत हमारा सुंदर प्रदेश चंडीगढ़ संपूर्ण भारतवर्ष में एक अनूठी मिसाल बनने जा रहा है, जहां 24 घंटे और सातों दिन हर घर में जलापूर्ति बनी रहेगी, जिसके लिए स्मार्ट मीटरिंग की व्यवस्था भी की जाएगी। इसी के साथ मैं ये भी बताना चाहूँगा कि इस प्रोजेक्ट के माध्यम से किसी भी तरीके की जो लाइन में लीकेज होगी उसको बड़ी आसानी से ज्ञात किया जा सकेगा, जिससे ना ही केवल पानी की बचत होगी बल्कि इसका सीधा सीधा प्रभाव बहुत ही जल्द हमारे पानी के बिलों की कटौती के रूप में भी नजर आएगा।
धन्यवाद लेके पीछे जाते थे।
डाल दो बढ़िया से। आभार व्यक्त करते हैं।
लग रहा है यहाँ से ले डालना आपकी उपस्थिति से वेलकम हो चुका है। धन्यवाद, चले जाते हैं।
हैं, क्या दिक्कत है? फोटो मोमेंट से कोई खींच ले। वही करेंगे।
कुछ ही देर में हम बहुत ही गर्वित पलों का मान लेने वाले हैं। मेरा नम्र निवेदन है कि कार्यक्रम की गरिमा को बनाकर रखें। धन्यवाद।
प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में कुछ है नहीं। वही है क्या? वही है क्या? मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि दूसरा नेशनल एंथम कौन से बजट किसी को कुछ नहीं पता है, सब ठीक चल रहा, सब ऐसे ही बड़े हैं उसमें। बेस्ट है। ये तो गलत है। तो ठीक है, हमने वो क्वेश्चन बोल दिया। ये कर फिर मैं बताता हूँ उनका कोई। बैंड बज गया। बज गया बैंड। बैंड बज गया। कुंडी भी नहीं।
नहीं, अभी ऑनरेबल गवर्नर आएगा तो प्रोग्राम शुरू होगा। अरे मैं कैसे पूछूं? शुरू कह रही हूँ, शुरू नहीं, वैसे शुरू कर दो। ठीक है। Namaskar, Abhar, Abhinandan, Sat Shri Akal, and good morning to one and all present over here. It is my indeed pleasure to welcome His Excellency Mr. Hugo Astuto, Ambassador of European Union to India. I welcome Shrimati Sarabjit Kaur, Mayor Chandigarh, Shri Praveer Ranjan, Director General of Police, UT Chandigarh, Shri Nitin Kumar Yadav, Secretary Local Government, UT Chandigarh, Shri Vijay Namdev Rao Zari, Secretary Finance, UT Chandigarh, and Mr. Bruno Ball, Country Head, AFT. It is my indeed pleasure to welcome Honorable Governor of Punjab and Administrator, UT Chandigarh, Shri Banwari Lal Purohit ji. I am honored to welcome His Excellency Mr. Hugo Astuto, Ambassador of Union to India. I welcome all the dignitaries on the stage.
मां भारती को नमन करते हुए कार्यक्रम का आगाज करेंगे राष्ट्रीय गान के साथ।
I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
आप सभी का धन्यवाद।
I request Shri Nitin Kumar Yadav, Secretary Local Government, to please come over to the lectern and deliver the welcome note. Shri Nitin Kumar Yadav.
Honorable Governor of Punjab and Administrator of UT Chandigarh, Shri Banwari Lal Purohit ji, His Excellency, the Ambassador of European Union, Mr. Hugo Astuto, Honorable Mayor of Chandigarh, Srimati Sarabjit Kaur ji, Country Head AFD, Mr. Bruno Bosle, Shri Praveer Ranjan ji, DGP Chandigarh, Shri Vijay Zade, Secretary Finance, Officers of Chandigarh Administration and Municipal Corporation, honorable councillors, delegates of the European Union and AFD, colleagues from media, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this historic signing of project agreement between Agence Française de Développement and Municipal Corporation of Chandigarh. As we know that the very existence of Chandigarh has been associated with Le Corbusier, the renowned French architect, it was in this background that the AFD evinced interest in improvement of infrastructure of the city. This led to the conceptualization of this prestigious pan-city project 24/7 water supply, which shall be the first of its kind in the entire country. Today's event is the culmination of labor, hard work and dedication of the past 1.5 years, which the project was conceptualized by Municipal Corporation Chandigarh with the support of AFD, European Union and approvals of several levels of government, namely the DA, the MHA, Ministry of Urban and PIB. The credit facility agreement between the DA and AFD was signed in the month of September 22 and a grant facility agreement was signed last month between European Union and DA. This project shall be executed through funding provided by AFD and the Smart City Mission and a grant in aid from the European Union. The project shall, for once and all, end the ordeal of intermittent water supply, low pressure and contamination. Today, in the august presence of Honorable Governor of Punjab and Administrator of UT Chandigarh, His Excellency the Ambassador of European Union, dignitaries on stage and audience, we will be here signing the much awaited project agreement. I take this opportunity to again welcome you all and thank you for all gracious presence. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Shri N.P. Sharma, Chief Engineer, Municipal Corporation, Chandigarh, to please come over to the stage and give a briefing of the project. Shri N.P. Sharma.
Distinguished officers, all the dignitaries present, the participants, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to walk through various aspects of the project, especially how this project was envisioned and how we are going to implement it over the years. They said every drop of water is precious. And how it is precious, if we look at the world water map, especially the red color, the 2000 kilometer stretch extending right from eastern Pakistan, intruding into the north of India, we see that the world's largest aquifers are depleting by 65 millimeter per year. It's not small thing because that means we are losing 54 billion cubic feet of water every year. And the situation in India is also not very good because various states are drawing more water than we are recharging. As in the case of Punjab, we can see that we are drawing 172% of water than we are recharging. And the situation in Chandigarh is little better because we are drawing 80.6% of what we are recharging, but still we have been termed in the subcritical range by the Central Groundwater Report. And the World Economic Forum says the water crisis is number 5th global risk in terms of impact to the society. Next. In Chandigarh, we expanded from 44 square kilometer to 144 square kilometer over the years, and the population increased by 61% in the last 10 years. Means that the water supply, which was dependent upon tube wells earlier, had to be implemented with supplemented with the surface water. But by the time we supplemented it with surface water with over the 4 phases, we had odd 260 tube wells in the city. So we were drawing much water from the ground than we were recharging, and we depleted by 4 meter over the last 6 years. Next. The water scenario in Chandigarh, in short, I'll explain. Next, we are drawing 58 mgd of water from the Kajoli waterworks, which is 27.5 kilometer away from the city, and we are pumping against the gravity from that much distance. And this was in the year 2016, this was supplemented with additional 29 mgd of water, and we have odd 260 tube wells in the city also. So we are supplying about 100 mgd of water, treating it in our waterworks in sector 39, and then distributing through odd 1350 kilometer of the distribution network. This is the network which is shown on the slide. We are pumping water in the distribution system through 6 water zones, waterworks, and all of this looks good on its face because we have sufficient water supply, we have distribution network, we have this treatment facilities, but the situation is not that good as we are envisioning it, because in the present system we have the challenges, and those challenges are, we have very high non-revenue water, mainly because of leakages. As we can see that we face 8,000 cases of leakages every year. And these leaking pipes not only contribute to non-revenue water, but these also are the cause of the waterborne diseases, because our supply is intermittent supply. We supply 5 hours in the morning and 4 hours in the evening, and that results into sucking of the contaminants in the non-supply hours, and which ultimately reaches to the consumer end. And that's why there is a need for 24/7 water supply system. These are the features of 24/7 water supply system, because we'll be getting round the clock water supply, we'll be getting pressurized water supply. Pressurized water supply means the water will reach at full pressure at the 3rd floor even, and the contamination will not be there because pipes will be running under pressure. No storage is required, and the associated appurtenances with the storage like Tulu pumps and all that which are installed at the consumer, and these all are not required. And all the assets have been mapped on the GIS platform, like our waterworks, our distribution network. We have done underground utility mapping. All is this on GIS platform, and coupled with SCADA and the smart water meters, we can monitor them, we can control them from the remotely, resulting into more efficient operation and nice service to the customers. But to implement all of this system, we need to have a holistic approach. And by holistic approach, I mean that we should have the sustainability of the water source. That is there because we are drawing water from the Bhakra main line. That is a perennial source. We have adequacy of water because our present need is 87 mgd and 87 mgd for the year 2052. And as of now, we have availability of 87 mgd of water. So we have adequate water supply. We have political will because our General House of Municipal Corporation has already approved this project. We did the citizen consultation, and 80% of the citizens opted for this system, provided we are giving them good service. And the administrative approval from the Chandigarh administration from various levels, we have that approval also. We have policies in place in the shape of, because the service level benchmarks are fixed, because we will be moving from 38% of non-revenue water to 15% of non-revenue water. We have stakeholder consultation of that. By that mean, we have the clearance of all the ministries like Ministry of Environment and Forest, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Ministry of Finance, and all ministries have cleared our project. So, and bylaws all already existing. Funding, as you know, that's why we are here today, because funding we are getting from AFD and European Union with contribution from MCC and Smart City also. And already the system is there. We have 1350 kilometer of distribution network, 27 kilometer of transmission network. Organizational structure is in place because we have project governance committee headed by advisor to the administrator. We have steering committee for this project headed by the secretary local government, and we have project management unit headed by the commissioner municipal corporation. So all of these policies are there, and this holistic approach is required for the effective implementation of this project. How this journey started? The DPR was submitted in the year 2018, and then at various level consultations are held. EU delegation arrived, AFD delegation were here. We have due diligence all the time, and finally we reached at the stage Finally, we reached at the stage where DPR was approved in the Public Investment Board meeting in the April 2020 under Ministry of the Finance. But we didn't stop there. We kept on parallelly working on LTTA and on the estimates and for the procurement. And the credit facility agreement was signed in September 2022 between DEA and the AFD. Similarly, the grant facility agreement was also signed in 19th November 2022 through AFD, and today we are here for signing of the project agreement. The scope of work includes replacement of pipes of 2070 km. This does not mean replacement only, because all the entire network has been designed hydraulically so as to provide full pressure at the third floor of the houses also. So we'll get the 17 meter of pressure. We are going to replace all the existing pumping machinery, which is very old. It's about 50 to 60-year-old machinery, both at Kajoli Waterworks and at our mother waterworks at 39. We'll be replacing it with energy efficient machinery so that the emission of the greenhouse gases is also reduced. We are making smart interventions in shape of the introduction of SCADA supervisory control and data acquisition. And the major feature of this project is, which makes it different from other projects in the country, is that we will be replacing all the meters with smart meters. All odd 1,77,000 meters with smart meters. There will be no need for manual reading of the meters. It will all be through the gateway. The project funding, of course, is required for this purpose, and AFD is graciously contributing 13 crore, and European Union is contributing for 98 crore, and MCC is contributing 75 crore of it, and EU is contributing towards the technical component of the project, which I told LTTA, and for the slum rehabilitation and for a women empowerment under the gender action plan. Yes. So we in the project it has been ensured that the environment is minimally impacted, because we'll be phasing out all the tube wells over the implementation of the project, and therefore less consumption of electricity, depletion of groundwater will be avoided, and by replacing with the energy efficient pumping, we will be reducing the greenhouse gas emission. And since it is a brownfield project, so there is minimal impact on the environment. The pipes will be replaced as it where they are. So will not be requiring any new land for laying of the pipes. So that's a brownfield project having minimal impact on the environment. Under the gender action plan, the awareness campaign will be run through participation of women, and it will be ensured that the women are deployed at key positions both in the consumer cell and both in the project, and in the PMU also will be taking care of the women needs. We will be installing mobile toilets, health ATMs, and this sanitary pad vending machines, bulk control measures right at the site, and it will be taken care that basic education facilities for children are provided in the camps. All of this is that replacing the machinery with the efficient pumping machinery, plugging the leakages both in the transmission and distribution lines, thereby reducing the non-revenue water, providing the pressurized water supply all the time, resulting in decrease of the contamination of the water. There is and eliminating the need for storage of the water over the years. All these and this will also improve the inward investment toward the city, because property prices will also rise when you provide such type of facilities in the city. So in the end, let us shift from scarcity of the water to drink from tap water facility. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with the details of the project. Now, I invite Mr. Bruno Ball, Country Head AFD, to honor the occasion with his words. Mr. Bruno Ball.
Honorable Governor of Punjab, Excellency Guastuto, Ambassador of the EU, Honorable Mayor of Chandigarh, honorable dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. It's of course a great honor for me to be in front of you and to be here today for this historic ceremony of signature of the project agreement. Great honor because India, France and European Union are strongly committed to the SDG and water supply. Water resources is one among them. Meaning providing affordable and sustainable water supply to everyone is a major challenge for everyone and for all cities nowadays. And Chandigarh is among of the cities which are impacted by declining groundwater resources and climate change impact, which are creating risk on water availability. However, to face these challenges, Chandigarh in fact has taken steps, has decided in fact to renovate its drinking water supply system, not only in fact to improve the system, but in fact to improve its management, to improve the relationship between the users and water services, and in particular to reduce the consumptions, at the same time improving of course access by providing 24/7 services to everyone, which is the first time in India at the pan-civil level. So this in fact is going in fact to have a positive impact on water resources, of course on the water access to the citizens, and of course also in terms of impact on climate change, because through the project you are not only providing more water, but you're also reducing greenhouse gas emissions, you are reducing the pressure on the water resources, and you're also reducing gender inequalities. So many SDGs you are going to achieve. It's something where we are very proud to be here and of course to support this vision and to support this project. The Chandigarh Pan City 24/7 Water Supply Project is emblematic of the Indo-French cooperation in India, of the Team Europe approach in the urban sector that you are promoting, Ambassador, and is of course a flagship project for the French development agencies that I'm modestly, humbly representing in front of you. This project is directly addressing the priority of the government of India, which aims to move toward universal coverage, 24/7 water supply, and drip tap initiative, which will be operationally efficient and reducing carbon footprints in the water utility sector. I'm thankful, of course, to the government of Punjab. I'm thankful to the municipal commissioner for giving us the opportunity to do the project, and specifically thanks to the European Union, who has agreed to partner with IFD and which is in fact providing to this project one of the largest grants provided in the sector, which is aiming in fact to provide, which is a key success parameter for this project, through the technical assistance component, to the change management, to the development of operational tools, and to the rehabilitation of works for the low-income settlement. To close this speech, I would just like to say that for us, the city of Chandigarh and this project hold a special place for the IFD team and for the Team Europe team, as we are strongly interested in using this project as illustrating in other cities and in other countries the learnings and the impact of this project, which is for us something which could be replicated in many other cities in the world. So I wish a great success to the project, great success to the team which is going to implement this project, and I wish you, of course, a very good, successful ceremony today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I now request Shrimati Sarabjit Kaur, Mayor Chandigarh, to share her thoughts with all of us. Shrimati Sarabjit Kaur.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Today we all have gathered here on the historic day when we are signing the project agreement of 24/7 water supply with the Agence Francaise Development with the support of the European Union. I am highly honored and feel privileged to have been given the opportunity to address everyone on this very special occasion and welcome Shri Banwari Lal Purohit ji, Governor Punjab and Administrator Chandigarh, Mr. Ugo Astuto, Ambassador, Mr. Bruno Bole, Country Director AFD, Shri Parveen Ranjan, DJP, Shrimati Rakhi Gupta, Principal Secretariat to the Governor, Shri Nitin Kumar Yadav, Secretariat Local Government, Dr. Vijay Jade, Finance Secretary, Chandigarh, Shrimati Anandita Mitra, Commissioner Municipal Corporation, and all councillors and dignitaries, media, and everyone present over here. Dear all, I want to mention here that the vision of municipal corporation is to make and maintain the city beautiful in livability, sustainability, quality, and innovation parameters, along with providing the best urban experience to our residents. The residents of the Chandigarh are quite aware and play a vital role in shaping and defining the vision and targets for the city. The citizen of the city beautiful will highly benefit from this 24/7 water supply project, as continuous water supply system will provide better water quality and households will get better pressure of water sufficient to fill tanks up to third story, so pumping cost will also decrease. We are here to work so active and committed for taking various steps to improve the basic upkeep besides ensuring the availability of civil amenities in each sector. Public participation is must in understanding the issues, recognizing the areas requiring improvement, and evaluating stages for future planning, and the municipal corporation always seeks the considers public opinion, suggestive measures from the citizens, and tries to implement their ideas in the best possible manner. The primary goal of the project is switching from intermittent supply to 24/7 continuous pressurized supply system, citing health, hygiene, and water saving benefits. The major components to be carried out in this project and including round the clock pressurized water supply with no storage required at household level. The city witnessed much higher water consumption in the range of 227 LPCD as compared to the national norms of 150 LPCD, majorly on account of non-revenue water in the range of 30-35%, leading to huge operation and maintenance cost. The municipal corporation is implementing 24/7 water supply system through induction of smart water metering, consumer redressal cell, and real-time supervision of water quality and assess management through SCADA system. Through smart metering, the consumption pattern of residents will be monitored, and deviation in use of water than the normal will be intimated to the consumer. Reasons like leakage in the internal plumbing system of the house will be proactively intimated for taking corrective action by the consumer. The 24/7 water supply system has been implemented in various cities in the country, and Chandigarh is implementing the same at Pen city level with smart water metering for all the 1.77 lakhs connections, which is the first of its kind in India. The project will benefit in various ways, like reduction in the investment towards creating storage structures, filtration system at household level, and will further increase the inward investment in the city for providing better facilities. Replacement of existing pumping machinery with energy efficient pumps will reduce the greenhouse emissions substantially. With implementing the project, depletion of groundwater will be reduced by phasing out the old 260 tubes and replacement of the house service connection with jointless pipes, and by the providing pressurized water supply 24/7 will eliminate the chances of contamination of water, thereby reducing the waterborne diseases. This includes implementation of ESIA Gender Action Plan, whereby the participation of women both in project management, unit IEC activities and consumer grievance cell will be ensured one. One of the major components of this project is rehabilitation of stands posed in the slum areas by converting it into multi-tap stands post, connection of the used water with the sewerage system, thereby creating hygienic conditions and reducing the time for women to collect water. The project will be implemented in a period of 5 years and the water supply system will be run by the operator for another 15 years. I want to convey special thanks to financing agency, the AFD, for being for financing partner for this project at an economic rate, and special thanks to European Union for coming forward to fund the major grant for the technical and soft component of this project. Again, I heartily convey my special thanks to the Governor Punjab and Administrator Chandigarh Shri Banwari Lal Purohit ji and all present over here for being with us on this historic day of signing agreement of 24/7 water supply with AFD. Thanks all. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your beautiful words. I am honored to invite His Excellency Mr. Ugo Astuto, Ambassador of European Union to India, to address the gathering. Mr. Ugo Astuto.
Thank you very much, Honorable Governor, working Mayor, Commissioner of the Municipal Corporation, AFD Country Directors, dignitary on the dais, and ladies and gentlemen, it's a particular pleasure for me to be here today with you all in the beautiful city of Chandigarh, and I'm very grateful for the very warm welcome we have received from our very arrival yesterday. Well, it's great to be here to launch this project. It has taken a couple of years from the initial conceptual phase to its final endorsement, also due to COVID. But this investment into modernizing the water supply service of your city, I think it's a good testimony of Chandigarh's vision towards a more sustainable and inclusive development, and for a better life for its citizens. Let me take a step back here and recall, as the chief engineer said earlier, climate change and environmental degradation are an existential threat to the world. It's a crisis we have to respond to, and we have to respond now. The bad news is that it's actually getting worse. But the good news is that we can do something about it. We can address it, and we can make sure it does not get out of hand. In Europe, we have framed the whole policy to try to address the challenge, that policy is called the Green Deal. It's our strategy to make the European Union resource efficient and at the same time competitive. It's underpinned by a new paradigm. So far, economic growth has been achieved at the expense of the protection of the environment. Well, we need to change that, and the new paradigm is to decouple growth from resource use. With the Green Deal, the ambition, the target of the European Union is to become carbon neutral by 2050, and we will reduce by 57% our greenhouse gas emissions by 2030. And let me underscore that all these targets are now enshrined in law, so it's no longer a generic aspiration. We are duty-bound. We are legally compelled to reach this objective. And let me also here stress that the Russian war of aggression against Ukraine will make no difference in that respect, despite the weaponization by Moscow of energy prices. Our intention is actually to accelerate our transition to green energy as we wean ourselves off our dependency from Russian fossil fuels. But if we want to achieve a green, sustainable, and resilient future, we need to work together. The international community needs to come together in a spirit of global solidarity. Very recently, we have seen at COP27 another step in that direction. But as the President of the Commission, von der Leyen, said, we have COP27 has treated some of the symptoms, but we have not cured the patient from its fever. So COP27 has made some good steps. It has kept alive the goal of not going beyond an increase of 1.5 degrees Celsius in global heating. COP27 has also opened a new chapter on loss and damage, a very important achievement. But we have not, it has not delivered on fresh commitments on mitigation and emission reduction. So we must focus and work all together anew on mitigation and adaptation. The two must go together, leaving no one behind. The transition must be fair for all. And I'm glad to say that climate and the green transition are at the very heart today of the EU-India strategic partnership. The European Union and India are committed partners. We are focusing on strategic topics such as renewable energy, sustainable urbanization, water management, and disaster resilience, in line with the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. And the EU and India, I think we have a shared vision for a more sustainable management of water resources. And the project today, I think, is a good example of such shared vision. We have to tackle the challenges posed by water management in the context of a growing population and growing consumption, and when facing competing water demands for the consumption by citizens, for agriculture, and then we have to address water pollution, and all these in the framework of the fight against climate change. So, as the board earlier said, every drop counts. So in order to implement this shared vision between the EU and India, we have set up a number of enabling frameworks for cooperation. Let me recall two here. The EU-India Water Partnership that we launched back in 2016, which is about strengthening the technological, scientific, and management capabilities in the field of water management. And the second one is the EU-India Partnership for Smart and Sustainable Urbanization, promoting investments in sustainable urbanization to deal with very practical challenges such as waste management, effective water supply, setting up effective sewage systems. So this new water supply project in Chandigarh that we are launching today will make, we hope, an important contribution in this perspective. European and Indian partners will come together to make sure that state-of-the-art technology and modern water utility services in urban context bring about a positive socio-economic and environmental impact. And let me recall here that our action is underpinned by the Global Gateway Strategy, which is EU Sustainable Connectivity Strategy. It stands for Sustainable and Trusted Connection that work for people and the planet. It aims at mobilizing and increasing investment worldwide, both public and private. And one important feature of this Global Gateway is that we work as Team Europe. For instance, in this case with the Agence Française de Développement, so the European Union and the AFD are pooling their resources together for a sustainable investment in urban infrastructure. And we hope this can also serve as a model for other municipalities in India, and that Chandigarh can lead as an example. We need together to contribute to sustainable, high-quality projects. And Global Gateway is meant to do that with a Team Europe approach, bringing together all EU member states, European financial institutions, public and private sector. So as the chief engineer said yesterday, the EU is providing around 11 million grant, which will be used to subsidize investment costs for low-income households in connecting to the water supply network, install meters, and expand rehabilitation work for the less privileged areas. Because as I said earlier, while we are facing the challenge of effective water management, we must not forget to help the most vulnerable sections of the population, so leave no one behind. And we will also fund a technical assistance team to support the municipality in the transition to a 24/7 service delivery. We will support public awareness campaigns because the citizens must be part of the global endeavor to change the pattern, to reduce consumption, to develop awareness about the importance of saving water. And finally, we will also contribute to a gender action plan to encourage the collection of sex disaggregated data to strengthen the participation of women and girls more broadly and support women economic empowerment. So let me conclude here. We look forward to the implementation of this partnership over the next few years, and we trust that this project will bring positive change, very practical and concrete in the life of the citizens of Chandigarh. Thank you all for your attention.
We are grateful for your inspiring words, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment for which we have all gathered today is here.
जी हाँ, समय आ गया है उस गौरवान्वित पल के साक्षी बनने का जिसका हम सभी को बड़ी बेसब्री से इंतजार था। चंडीगढ़ नगर निगम का एक अनूठा कदम, एक अनूठा प्रयास चंडीगढ़ वासियों की भलाई और विकास की ओर।
I request Honorable Governor of Punjab and Administrator UT Chandigarh, Shri Banwari Lal Purohit, His Excellency Mr. Ugo Ostuto, Ambassador of European Union to India, to come forward and grace the signing of project agreement between Mr. Bruno Ball, Country Head AFT, and Shrimati Anandita Mitra, Commissioner Municipal Corporation, Chandigarh. I also request our dignitaries on the stage to please come forward. I request Mr. Ankit Tulsiar from AFT and Mr. NP Sharma, Chief Engineer, MCC, to come forward and join the signing of the agreement.
अपने आदर्श वाक्य सदैव आपकी सेवा में तत्पर, इसी वाक्य का अनुसरण करते हुए नगर निगम चंडीगढ़ अपने नागरिकों की भलाई और विकास के लिए आज एक बहुत बड़ा कदम उठाने जा रहा है।
The agreements are being signed. These are the proud moments for all Chandigarhians.
बहुत ही गर्वित पलों का सभी हम आनंद ले रहे हैं। सभी चंडीगढ़ वासियों को इस मुबारक घड़ी की बहुत बहुत बधाई।
Yes, we have witnessed a movement that will go into history and remembered for years to come, especially by Chandigarh's future generations.
अतिथि देवो भव, अतिथि सत्कार के बिना कोई भी कार्यक्रम संपन्न नहीं होता। इसीलिए बढ़ते हैं कार्यक्रम के अगले पड़ाव की ओर, यानी ऑनरिंग सेरेमनी की तरफ।
For honoring ceremony, I request Shrimati Sarabjit Kaur, Mayor Chandigarh, to felicitate Honorable Governor of Punjab and Administrator UT Chandigarh, Shri Banwari Lal Purohit. I request Shrimati Anandita Mitra, Commissioner Municipal Corporation Chandigarh, to honor His Excellency Mr. Ugo Astuto, Ambassador of European Union to India. Now I request Shri N.P. Sharma, Chief Engineer Municipal Corporation Chandigarh, to honor Shrimati Sarabjit Kaur, Mayor Chandigarh. I request Shrimati Anandita Mitra, Commissioner Municipal Corporation Chandigarh, to honor Shri Praveer Ranjan, Director General of Police, UT Chandigarh. I request Shri N.P. Sharma, Chief Engineer Municipal Corporation Chandigarh, to honor Shrimati Rakhi Gupta Bhandari, Principal Secretary to Governor Punjab. I request Shri N.P. Sharma to honor Shri Nitin Kumar Yadav, Secretary Local Government, UT Chandigarh. I request Mr. Sharma to also honor Shri Vijay Namdev Rao Zade, Secretary Finance, UT Chandigarh. I now request Shrimati Anandita Mitra, Commissioner Municipal Corporation Chandigarh, to honor Mr. Bruno Ball, Country Head AFT. Huge round of applause for all the dignitaries.
अब मेरा नम्र निवेदन है महामान्य राज्यपाल पंजाब एवं प्रशासक चंडीगढ़ श्री बनवारी लाल पुरोहित जी से कि वे अपने शब्दों द्वारा हमारा मार्गदर्शन करें। महामान्य जी,
His Excellency Ugo Astuto, Ambassador of EU, Mr. Bruno Mosley, Country Director AFD, Mrs. Sarabjit Kaur, Mayor UT Chandigarh, Sri Praveer Ranjan, IPS, DGP UT Chandigarh, Mrs. Rakhi Gupta Bhandari, Principal Secretary to Governor, Nitin Kumar Ji Yadav, Secretary Local Government UT Chandigarh, Sri Vijay Namdev Rao Ji Zade, Secretary Finance UT Chandigarh, and Mrs. Anandi Mitra, Commissioner MC Chandigarh, office bearers and corporators of Municipal Corporation, invited guests, and ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating nationwide Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. 75 years of India's independence. At this important juncture, providing water security to people through 24/7 water supply is indeed a landmark initiative. Means, when signature has taken place, agreement has been signed, means from the corporation, there is an assurance to all the citizens that when this scheme will be completely implemented, then all the 24 hours, all the 7 days, the water supply will be available to everybody, all the citizens. This is the achievement. This is the simple thing. 24/7, all the 24 hours, all the 7 days, without interruption, water supply will be available to everybody, all the citizens of our Chandigarh. Though it is late, Why I am telling it is late? I belong to Nagpur. You know that now, everybody, that I come from Nagpur. Nagpur is my hometown. This scheme was taken over in Nagpur by Nagpur Municipal Corporation, started in the year 2014. Ours is a very progressive state. Still we are late. But now, implementation should be at the fastest speed. So there will be no cost escalation. Escalation will not be there. The moment you are delay, then the cost go on increasing. That is the thumb rule. And I think all the municipal corporation, those who are officers, those who are working under the municipal commissioner, will take care of this. It is a huge challenge thus to provide safe and continuous water supply in required quantity and acceptable quality to the people. To meet this challenge, some cities are taking efforts towards converting their existing intermittent water supply system into continuous 24/7 water supply system to the improved service level. But Chandigarh is implementing the same pan-city level with smart water metering for all the 1.77 lakh connections, which is the first of its kind in India. So at least in this, you are the first. We should be proud of it at least, on this count. We are commencing this project with support of AFD, Agence Française de Développement of France. Chandigarh's deep relationship with France is well known. The entire city of Chandigarh was planned by the famous French architect Le Corbusier. So this is a coincidence, Really, it's a pleasant surprise for me at least when I came to know. It was in 2016 that the then Ambassador of France and the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, visited Chandigarh, and in iconic rock garden of Chandigarh, it was decided that France shall support crucial infrastructure project in Chandigarh. The entire project is being financed through a soft loan of 412 crores by AFD. So thanks for this. Union territory of Chandigarh expanded from 44 square kilometers to 114 square kilometers. A great jump from 44 square kilometers to 114 square kilometers over the past 7 decades, with a 61% increase in population. With time, the entire water supply network of Chandigarh is aging and crumbling. पुराना हो गया ना, लीकेज विकेज जोरों से चल रहे हैं, लॉस हो रहा है पानी का, प्रेशर नहीं बन पा रहा है बिकॉज ऑफ द लीकेज. जरा प्रेशर किया तो लीकेज में इधर उधर हो जाता, पहुंचता ही नहीं ठिकाने पर. So, due to steady rise in the population, crisscross pipeline have come up across the city, making it near impossible to isolate and detect leakages. This also results in low pressure on upper floors of the building. Really wonderful work. जैसे जैसे डेवलपमेंट हुआ, वो मकान में पानी का कनेक्शन देना अर्जेंट 24 आवर्स के लगना चाहिए. चलो जहां जगह मिली, सड़क भी खोदी तो खोद खाद के पानी पाइपलाइन तो डाल दिया ना, पहुंचा दिया. Now the problem is, except that foreman or someone who is in charge of that area, he only knows. The moment he is transferred, the second man who comes now, he doesn't know. वेयर आर द कनेक्शन, पाइपलाइन कहां से गई, क्या गई, ये बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है फिजिकल में. So now, I think that problem will be over after this new scheme. Since I am in the public life since 5 decades, thrice I was member of parliament. Prior to that, I was MLA and minister in our government also. So, तो सारा डिफिकल्टी हमने फेस किया हुआ है. हमने कहा भाई ये यहाँ प्रेशर वो चिल्ला रहे हैं, वो मोहल्ले में प्रेशर क्यों नहीं जाता है. चीफ इंजीनियर सर, वो वहां का फोरमैन था ना, कनेक्शन उसको ही मालूम था. अब दूसरा आया नया, अब ये लोकेट कर रहा है, अभी जरा 2-3 दिन का प्रॉब्लम लगेगा. अरे पर 2-3 दिन तो ये वेट नहीं कर रहे हैं ना, है मोहल्ले वाले तो उनका कनेक्शन पानी नहीं पहुंच रहा है, वो तो चिल्ला रहे हैं बुरी तरह से, आप करिए ठीक. एंड व्हाट अबाउट यू? बोले सर मैं भी सेकंड चार्ज लिया. मेरे पहले मिस्टर चौधरी जो चीफ इंजीनियर थे, जिन्होंने बनाया, ओनली ही नोज एवरीथिंग, बाकी दूसरे को मालूम ही नहीं होता है, ही इज द ओनली एक्सपर्ट. मैंने कहा शाबाश, ये काम, दिस प्रॉब्लम वी हैव टू फेस. अब ये प्रॉब्लम खत्म हो जाएगा, है न लीकेज रहेंगे, न कुछ रहेंगे, नई पाइपलाइन एंड एवरीथिंग. सो फ्रेंड्स, and the territory of Chandigarh, repetition. So, to address these issues, as much as 270 kilometers of water supply network, which was non-conducive for supply of high pressure water, shall be replaced during the execution of this project. So, problem will be over. Entire replace, all the old pipelines and everything will be replaced. 24/7 high pressure water supply shall eliminate chances of contamination by storage at household level, because with round the clock pressurized water supply, no storage shall be required at household level. This will save huge cost of the residents and will save time spent in waiting for the water. As the project envisages smart metering up to household level, all leakages even in the internal plumbing shall be identified. Once the citizens rectify the same, the water billings shall also come down. अब इसमें what actually is happening? Because I have experienced all these problems of 24/7. Some people, there are apprehension in their mind. क्या होगा, ये लीकेज होगा, क्या होगा, खर्चा बढ़ेगा, बिल बढ़ेगा, नहीं नहीं ये तो ठीक नहीं है, ये क्या है, पानी भी कोई फॉरेन की कंपनी से कोलैबोरेशन होते हैं क्या. सो मेनी क्वेश्चंस, और बिना सोचे समझे, बिना मतलब विरोध करना, विच इज नॉट गोइंग. जो बेनिफिट है सर, ए लिटिल बिट टू इन हिंदी आल्सो आई एम टॉकिंग, है which अपना यूजुअल नागपुर में शुरू हुआ. अच्छा, मैं इसका सपोर्टर था फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगिनिंग. मैं समझ गया था कि पूरा पाइपलाइन चेंज होगा, सिटी का लीकेजेस खत्म होंगे, तो नेचुरली पानी का सेविंग भी होगा, काफी बड़ी क्वांटिटी में वाटर विल बी सेव्ड. कनेक्शन आया. आई वॉज मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट दैट टाइम. हमारे यहाँ लगाया बड़ी, अब मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट के घर पे लगाएंगे तो केयरफुल तो रहेंगे ना सब, हैं, अच्छे से कनेक्शन लग गया, टाइम पे लग गया, मीटर वीटर भी लग गया, सब हो गया, चालू हो गया. मेरा सिस्टम क्या है, मैं तो देखता नहीं. हमारा मैसेज है, वो हमारे से पैसे ले लेती है खर्चे के लिए, ये महीने में इतने रुपए चाहिए मेरे को, उतने वो मांगती, उतने दे देते उसको, वो अपना घर चलाती है, अपने ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन की फीस भी देती है उसको, उसमें आनंद आता है. मैंने कहा लेट हर एंजॉय, देयर इज नो हार्म, है, वो सारे खर्चे करती है. पानी का बिल, दूध का बिल, एवरीथिंग, ये लेडीज का. मैंने कहा ये काम उनको करने दो और हर सेटिस्फेक्शन है तो फैमिली सुखी रहती है. मैंने कहा अपनी झंझट खत्म है, अपना क्या फर्क पड़ता. तो एक दिन बड़े गुस्से में थी, जैसे ही मैं आया, आप एमपी साहब, अरे मैंने कहा आज एमपी साहब वगैरह क्यों बोल रही है भाई प्रेम से, हैं इतना क्यों दिखा रही है हमको? एमपी साहब देखिए वो वाटर सप्लाई आपकी, क्या हो गया भाई, ये देखो बिल कितना आया है। मैंने कहा बिल देखा, बोले 3 times है, 2,500 आता था, ये तो 10,000 का बिल आ गया, 10,000 का। मैंने कहा व्हाट इज टू बी डन? मैंने कहा तो गलत हो गया भाई, तो नहीं आना चाहिए, कुछ तो भी गलती है। मैंने कहा मीटर ही डिफेक्टिव होगा। दैट वाज माय फर्स्ट रिएक्शन। जो हमारा वो इंचार्ज एरिया के इंजीनियर थे वाटर सप्लाई के, उसको लोकेट करके ढूंढा। अरे मैंने कहा भाई ये तो तुम बहुत गड़बड़ कर दिया, ये बिल इतना कैसे आ गया, तुरंत आइए। बोले सर ऐसा करते हैं, मीटर भी देयर इज नो गारंटी, हम चेक मीटर लगा देते हैं। मैंने कहा लगाओ, चेक मीटर लगा। 15 दिन के बाद में चेक मीटर चेक किया, सर मीटर तो बराबर है, मीटर इज नॉट डिफेक्टिव, मीटर इज परफेक्टली ओके। अरे तो फिर बिल कैसे आया? देन चीफ इंजीनियर केम, उनके मीटिंग हुई हमारे घर पे ही बैठे बैठे, हाफ एन आवर वेस्टेड, चाय वाय चली तब तक के। पर सर देयर इज ओनली वन थिंग, आपका कंपाउंड का जो वाटर लाइन है वो लीकेज होगा, अदरवाइज तो दूसरा रीजन है नहीं। मैंने कहा ये कैसे मालूम पड़ेगा? बोले हम करते हैं। तो उन्होंने मीटर बंद किया कि कनेक्शन ब्लॉक किया, दे डिड समथिंग, एंड 24 आवर्स के बाद में यस सर हैवी लीकेजेस है आपके यहाँ। मैंने कहा व्हाट इज टू बी डन? कंपाउंड में जो पूरा आपका नीचे का अंडरग्राउंड कंपाउंड का आपका मीटर के बाद में जो पाइपलाइन है, देयर इज हैवी लीकेजेस, तभी आपका बिल आ रहा है 3 गुना। मैंने कहा चलो क्या करना है? बोले ये पूरा बदलना पड़ेगा। मैंने कहा ले आओ भाई प्लम्बर, पैसे आप दे देंगे, अब हम कहाँ ढूंढेंगे अच्छे प्लम्बर को। 15-20 हजार रुपये लगे उस जमाने में, 5-6 साल 8 साल पहले बदल दिया पाइप। अरे जो हमारी वाइफ इतनी खुश हुई, नेक्स्ट जो बिल आया जो 2,500-3 हजार आता था ना, वो सीधा जब आया 1,200-1,300 रुपया, शी वाज वेरी हैप्पी। हाँ बोले ये स्कीम बढ़िया है, ये दिस इज द बेस्ट स्कीम है। तो दिस इज गोइंग टू हैपन, यू आर आल्सो गोइंग टू एंजॉय, दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंड विथ मी। प्रैक्टिकल आपको बताता हूँ। हाँ अपने कंपाउंड के यदि किसी का बंगला बड़ा होगा तो टेक केयर ऑफ योर, वो पूरी पाइपलाइन बदलनी पड़ेगी अपने जेब से, उसके 15-20 हजार रुपये जो भी लगेंगे तैयारी रखिए आप। मैंने तो किया था, और बाद में पूरा सेविंग, वो पैसे निकल जाते हैं विदिन ए ईयर और 2, कोई चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं हो, परमानेंट। क्योंकि कारपोरेशन, व्हाट कारपोरेशन विल डू, कारपोरेशन तो सब पाइपलाइन बनेगी ना, आपके बंगले की पाइपलाइन तो कारपोरेशन बदलने वाली नहीं है। वो लीकेज होगा, 100% होगा, वो आपको बदलनी पड़ेगी, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है। पुरानी यदि वो भी होगी तो वो लीकेज होगी तो देन द प्रॉब्लम विल बी ओवर, ये होगा। जब ये व्हेन आई रिसीव्ड द इनविटेशन दैट आई हैव टू बी हियर इन द प्रोग्राम 2-3 दिन पहले, आई फोन टू नागपुर अगेन। उस समय तो था ही, फिर भी भूल जाते हैं ना, बिकॉज ऑफ एज फैक्टर इज ऑल्सो देयर। दिस आई टॉक टू माई पीपल इन कारपोरेशन। मैंने कहा भाई व्हाट इज द पोजिशन, एक्चुअली यू टेल मी, बिकॉज व्हेन आई एम गोइंग टू डिलीवर द स्पीच इन चंडीगढ़, हाउ मच इज द सेविंग in the water? They told me, sir, after this scheme, 25% saving is there, 100% वाटर का जो कंजम्पशन था, 25% कारपोरेशन का सेविंग है, that much is there. But still, the engineer told me, chief engineers, that I am not fully satisfied, sir. If it is 100% okay, then I predict that 35% saving could be there, and I am trying to achieve that target. He told me, अभी परसों ही बात हुई मेरी उससे, परसों बात। तो आपका यदि 25-30% पानी बचता है तो हमारे लिए, सिटी के लिए तो बड़ी चीज है ना, लोगों को बहुत इजीली अवेलेबल हो जाएगा, प्रॉब्लम ही खत्म हो जाएगा, वाटर प्रॉब्लम विल बी सॉल्व फॉर एवर। दिस इज गोइंग टू हैपन। और ये दूसरे सिटी के एक्सपीरियंस से, तो मेरा सभी को रिक्वेस्ट है, दिस इज इन द बेनिफिट, बहुत बेनिफिशियल स्कीम है ये 24/7 की, और ये स्कीम से जरूरी है इन द ट्रेन। इसका विरोध करना अज्ञानता है, मैं तो बोलूंगा। विरोध नहीं करना चाहिए विदाउट स्टिंग। देयर इज नो रीजन भाई। एंड आई टॉक विद योर म्युनिसिपल कमिश्नर एंड यूटी पीपल, दे टोल्ड मी कि सब सवाल ही नहीं है। मैंने कहा कभी क्या करने वाले हो? वन थिंग वी मस्ट थैंक our amongst us. Our Excellency Ambassador is present, very much present here. Sir, thank you very much. Soft loan. One thing we received, soft loan means had a very lesser interest, the loan. Honestly, but it is your responsibility. All the corporators and office bearers are here. Your repayment must be in time. That you have to ensure. Because in my presence and in Excellency's presence, you both have signed. So this is the responsibility. Whatever the installments and the condition, from our side there should be no default. Time to time, the payment has to be repayment, no default. That should not be tolerated. और वो गलती करे, दिस इज द यूनाइटेड एफर्ट करना चाहिए। हाँ, फिर अपोजिशन का यदि कॉर्पोरेटर का काम है तो मैं भी आपको बताता हूं, यदि डिफॉल्ट हुआ ना तब फिर आप हाउस में उठाइए इशू, भाई दिस इज द डिफॉल्ट इन आवर प्रेजेंस, तो आपने साइन किया था, वी शुड नॉट टॉलरेट। हाँ, दैट इज द टाइम। क्यों मैडम मेयर, आई एम टेलिंग देम, they will then they should oppose. Today they are welcoming. There should be no default that time. And what appeals to me the most is the project has a very strong gender equity core. It is women who shall benefit the most from the project as even today. In Indian household, it is the lady of the house who provides for these requirements. मैंने बताया मेरी आपको आप बीती बता दी मैंने, कोई पोजीशन है तो लेडीज तो करेंगे, हाउस होल्ड का है। द प्रोजेक्ट शैल बी लेड फ्रॉम द फ्रंट बाय वुमेन हु शैल मैन 20% to 50% post at every level in this project. This project may be women will get priorities, somewhere 20%, some 50%, right from the operator to the managerial cadre. This will lead to women empowerment within the society. This is the one thing. It is our partner, European Union, who steered and designed this component through the 98 crore grant in aid, which is mainly for gender equity. I sincerely appreciate this. One of the major components of this project under the European Union grant in aid is rehabilitation of stand posts in the slum areas by converting it into multi-tap stand posts, reducing the time to collect water. इसमें एक फायदा होगा स्लम्स का, हर झोपड़पट्टी में, हर झोपड़ी में नल पहुंचेगी। अब वो पब्लिक टैक नहीं। One thing you will appreciate, when I was in Tamil Nadu, before coming over here, I was governor of Tamil Nadu now. I received a bunch from the prisoners from the jail कि भाई इनका लाइफ टर्म मर्डर कर दिए थे, लाइफ टर्म है, इनका छोड़िए। द क्राइम, व्हाट वाज द क्राइम यू नो? उसमें से 5 केसेज मेरे को मिले 200 केसेज में। झगड़ा नल के ऊपर, सार्वजनिक नल रहती है ना, उसमें झगड़ा खाली है लाइन में लगाने का। एक ने उसकी वाइफ को धक्का दे दिया तो ये आगे छुरा लेके मर्डर। दिस हैपन। अरे मैंने कहा व्हाट इज दिस हैपनिंग? अब कम से कम हर एक को टेप मिलेगी। ये पब्लिक में झगड़ा करने का है या पब्लिक टेप, कोई झंझट ही खत्म। कितना बड़ा सोशल रिफॉर्म है ये, कितना बड़ा सोशल रिफॉर्म है, यू कैन इमेजिन। हर एक नल, झोपड़ी में नल, इंडिविजुअल नल, है? पब्लिक का झगड़ा खत्म, लाइन लगाने का खत्म, देखते नहीं? अपनी गुंडियां लेके, बाल्टियां ले लेके लाइन पे, बाल्टी खुद नहीं खड़े हो सकते तो बाल्टी लाइन पे लगा दिए, और किसी की बाल्टी किसने आगे पीछे किया तो झगड़ा हो जाता वहां पर कि इसने क्यों किया, अपना पहले नंबर लगा। कितनी हालत खराब है। बहुत बड़ा ये सोशल जो स्टिग्मा है ये हमारा खत्म हो जाएगा। झगड़ा नहीं, पानी डायरेक्ट उसके घर में वो अपना लगाएगा मीटर, उसको मिलेगा। दे विल चेक आउट द प्रोग्राम, आई मस्ट यू हैव चेक्ड आउट फॉर दिस पीपल, है गरीबों के लिए चेकआउट है। ये बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट, बेनिफिट। Therefore, Chandigarh is implementing 20/7 water supply system through induction of smart water metering, consumer redressal sale, and real-time supervision on water quality and asset manager through SCADA system. The project will be implemented in a period of 5 years. Water supply system will be run by the operator for another 15 years. We are thankful to the financing agency, the AFD, for being the financing partner of this project at an economic rate, and special thanks to the European Union coming forward to fund major grant for the technical and soft component of this project. इसमें एक चीज और आपको बताता हूँ, शायद whether they have clarified or not. I just inquired and found out from them. There will be total transparency in the working. इसका जो कंप्लीट करने के लिए काम शुरू होगा, देयर विल बी ग्लोबल टेंडरिंग। ग्लोबल टेंडरिंग मतलब चीपेस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड, एवरीबडी कैन कॉम्पीट फ्रॉम द वर्ल्ड से, सारे कंट्रीज में। तो हेल्दी कंपटीशन रहेगा, देयर विल बी ए टोटल ट्रांसपेरेंसी, कहीं कुछ भी घालमेल होने का चांस ही नहीं है। इतनी ट्रांसपेरेंसी के साथ में काम होने वाला है। आपकी नजर रखिए, कहीं भी कोई गलती हो तो मैं बैठा हूं ना, मेरे को बताइए। कोई चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं। ट्रांसपेरेंसी, आई बिलीव इन द टोटल ट्रांसपेरेंसी एंड आई मॉनिटर आल्सो एवरीवेयर, हर काम में। तो ये इतना ट्रांसपेरेंट वर्क है, तो ये इस बात की भी मेरे को सेटिस्फेक्शन है। बिफोर आई कंक्लूड, I would like to bring home to people of the city that having 24/7 water supply does not mean that water is not a scarce resource. Water is right. We have to use water judiciously. The need of the hour is to change our lifestyle, make water conservation a way of life. In a way, water saved is water generated. This is the slogan. पानी बचाना भी जरूरी है। आप सबसे सीनियर हूं, उपदेश देने का भी मेरा काम है। अब जैसे क्या करते हैं, हमारे में से 90% लोग जो ब्लंडर करते हैं, गलती करते हैं, वो एक तरह से पाप के भागीदार भी हैं। हम ब्रश कर रहे हैं, पेस्ट लिया, ब्रश पे लगाया, चालू, नल खुली है, नल खुली है, उसको बंद करने की फिक्र नहीं। फिर ब्रश व्रश करे 2-3 मिनट, 4-5 मिनट, वो पानी जा ही रहा है। फिर उसको डाले, फिर मुंह साफ किया, पूरा अच्छी तरह से साफ होगा तब नल बंद करेंगे। तब तक तो आधे से ज्यादा बाल्टी पानी बह गया। वी शुड सेव इट ना। पानी का आप ध्यान में रखिए, पानी बचाना है। पेस्ट लिया, बंद किया, हाथ धोया, फिर बंद किया, चालू रखने का जरूरत नहीं। सबसे बड़ी गलती हम लोग करते हैं घर में, चले जाते हैं अपने काम पे, एसी पंखा चालू छोड़ के चले जाते हैं, परवाही नहीं है, नेग्लिजेंस, वेस्ट ऑफ, कितना एनर्जी वेस्ट होती है। वैसा पानी का भी वेस्ट नहीं होना चाहिए, एनर्जी का वेस्ट नहीं होना चाहिए। महात्मा गांधी तो यहां तक कहते थे, आधा गिलास पानी लेते थे, बोले क्यों? मैं आधा ही पीता हूं, ये पूरा भर देगा, आधा वेस्ट जाएगा ना, मैं इसमें पी लूंगा। तो वो आधा गिलास भी पानी का वेस्ट नहीं जाना चाहिए, इतना केयर करते थे। तो पानी का केयर करना है, पानी बचाइए, पानी बहुत कीमती चीज है। और ये स्कीम से आपका 25% बचेगा, और थोड़ा सा यदि सब सिटीजन केयरफुल हो गए तो 15-20% उसमें और बच जाएगा। जुडिशियस कंजम्पशन हुआ तो वी विल बी एबल टू सेव अराउंड 40% वाटर। इट विल बी ए बिग अचीवमेंट। उसमें भी जागृति पैदा करिए, पानी वेस्ट नहीं हो। मैडम मेयर, जागृति लगाओ, पैम्फलेट जरा कारपोरेटरों को अरे इस बहाने तो आप लोगों से मिल लोगे ना, पैम्फलेट लेके। ए ताई जरा आना, ये पैम्फलेट तेरे घर के लिए है, जरा सबको बता देना, पानी वेस्ट नहीं होना चाहिए। पैम्फलेट पे बांटे तो मिलना हो जाता है। पूरा मास कांटेक्ट का एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है आपको, इसका प्रोपेगेट करिए सभी को। The need of the hour to change our lifestyle. In a way, water saved is water generated. Everybody, common people, farmers, industrialists, and especially the children, make water conservation a part of their work ethics. स्कूलों में करिए, कॉर्पोरेशन की स्कूल होगी, यूटी की स्कूल है, स्कूलों में पैम्फलेट, बच्चे यदि होते हैं ना, बच्चे पूरा घर सुधार देते हैं। एक बच्चा पूरा घर सुधार देता है, 5-6 बाकी मेंबर को ठीक कर देता है। एक बच्चा है, वो सबको बोलेगा, ए पापा ये क्या कर रहे हो, पानी वेस्ट जा रहा है ना। वो बच्चा ही बोलता है, सिखाता है पापा को, मम्मी को। बच्चों को तैयार करिए स्कूल के, काफी उसका फर्क होगा। दैट विल बी अ ट्रेमेंडस इफेक्ट। सो आई सिंसियरली विश देश के जन जन के हृदय में जल चेतना का संचार हो। सुजलाम सुफलाम मलय शीतलाम। आजादी के अमृत महोत्सव के संदर्भ में सभी का यह लक्ष्य होना चाहिए, भारत माता फिर से सुजलाम पानी से भरी हुई होगी और उसका परिणाम स्वरूप सुफलाम मतलब फलों से लदी हुई होगी। थैंक यू वेरी मच। जय हिंद एंड कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस टू ऑल ऑफ यू, कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस। एंड थ्रू दिस प्लेटफॉर्म टू ऑल द सिटीजन्स ऑफ आवर चंडीगढ़। चंडीगढ़ को टॉप में ले जाना है ना, कंट्री में नंबर 1 का। चलो ये भी एक कदम है उस दिशा में, है इसमें मन से लगी है सबको, इसको ग्रैंड सक्सेस करिए सभी लोग। माय बेस्ट विशेस टू ऑल ऑफ यू। थैंक यू। जय हिंद।
मनुष्य जीवन में जल के महत्व को समझाने और अपने प्रेरणादायी शब्दों द्वारा हमारा मार्गदर्शन करने के लिए आपका अत्यंत आभार। धन्यवाद महामान्य जी।
I now request Shrimati Anandita Mitra, Commissioner Municipal Corporation Chandigarh, to deliver the vote of thanks. Shrimati Anandita Mitra.
It is my privilege to propose the formal vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of all those who have worked so hard to make this event happen. On behalf of the Municipal Corporation Chandigarh and the entire citizenry, I express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Governor of Punjab and Administrator UT Chandigarh, Shri Banwari Lal Purohit, for constantly guiding us. Sir, your personal involvement has always been very encouraging and has always radiated as a source of energy within us. Our most sincere thanks to His Excellency Hugo Ustato, Ambassador of the European Union to India, to have been here today. Your continuous interest in making this project a reality is indeed heartwarming. My thanks to Srimati Sarabjit Kaur, Mayor Chandigarh, for being such a strong support and gracing the event with your kind words. My sincere thanks to DGP Sir, Shri Praveer Ranjan Ji, Principal Secretary to Governor, Srimati Rakhi Gupta Bhandari Ji, Secretary Local Government, Shri Nitin Kumar Yadav, Secretary Finance, Shri Vijay Zade Ji. Ma'am, Sir, we recognize the need for keeping pace with the rising expectations of various stakeholders and look forward to your constant guidance and support in all our future endeavors. We are extremely grateful to the country head, AFD, Mr. Bruno Bull, for coming all the way and providing us with the technical guidance at all stages of the project. May I take this opportunity to thank my team members, Shri N.P. Sharma, Shri Vijay Premi, Srimati Nalini Malik, for steering us through the technicalities of the project and ensuring a smooth flow. We now hope that water at the right pressure will flow as smoothly to all households 24/7. We acknowledge how hard you have all worked, the kind of dedication you have shown, and how you have led from the front. The project has really traveled several places. It's seen clearances from line ministries like Mahua, Smart City Mission, Department of Expenditure, and finally, its approval from the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India. As has been said, it is the first of its kind project in the entire country, one that seamlessly incorporates the concept of a smart and green city just as how Chandigarh has been envisioned, a city of the future, a model of the world. We hope that this project acts as a symbol and inspiration for Viksit Bharat. I must also thank other distinguished guests present here today, the European Union team, Franck, Minister Councillor, Head of Cooperation, Delphine, Senior Program Manager, Ankit Tulsian, and Jatin Arora, the Regional Grants Manager. We value the time you have taken to travel such long distances and be part of the ceremony today. My sincere thanks to the media for covering the event. The moments you record today will now have the ability to live for a long time and present a tangible memory. Thank you for being here today. Finally, I thank you all, officers of Chandigarh administration, municipal corporation, councillors, representatives of various associations, and everyone present for making this event what it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your heartfelt note, ma'am.
इस ऐतिहासिक कार्यक्रम के आगाज की तरह समापन भी करेंगे राष्ट्रीय गान के साथ.
All are requested to rise for the national anthem.